Hey guys, this is Garies. Welcome back to another episode of Survival or Done. We are back here in Minecraft Plus and we are continuing our minecart unloading and loading, automatic unloading and loading rather, I should say. So in the previous episode we did the offloading part and the storage silo bit by our temp base on that side. So today we are going to do the automatic loading. So this is the incoming side, so minecart is going to come this side and I'm going to get stopped somewhere here for loading, and then when it's done loading it's going to come back and it's going to follow this road and it's going to go unload. So the reason why we have two tracks is because we're going to try to have multiple minecarts on the system. So what we're going to do, I don't have any chests, so I'll show you later. So we're going to try to have multiple carts running simultaneously. So while this one is loading, we'll send another one. Oh, sorry, let me correct that. When this one is done loading, it will get sent there, and then the next one will only load. And then once that happens, while that happens, the one that's over there will get unloaded, and hopefully loading this one will take longer than unloading that one. So then by the time that one comes, this one can send. So let's start building. So we're going to need that. We're going to need powered, unpowered, not a repeater, dropper. Okay, so let's begin. Actually, I want to replace. I'm not going to do that. Okay. So let's place this. So as I mentioned, this is I saw this from Zuma or something like that. I'm not sure how to pronounce that exactly, but this is a build from him, or it's his build that I'm just copying basically. So what we're going to do, actually we do not need that one will forget. Do we have enough space? Hope so. So we might need to change that. Okay, so let's place these two here. Let's just, I think I have flavors. Yes, I do. Okay, so we'll just power those two like that. So that there's not another torch. I don't want another torch. Okay, so the cart will come. Yeah, I think we're going to need to change this. And we're going to put a detector rail there, and we're going to have it that way. Okay, let's place a power rail there. So we're going to climb with this one. We'll see what we do. So this is the send back track. So we are going to have a different. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Let's switch these around. Okay, so you are going to power a repeater. Yeah, because we're already going to climb there. Okay, that's fine. Just thinking here. So if you have a redstone torch, you're going to be powered off. Yes, that's correct. So if we place a powered railroad on you, you're going to, yeah. So this part is my own. I wanted to change this up. So we are going to have another torch there, which is off. Yes. So now that one is off. If we have a minecart on there, let's see if this works. Now it should be powered. Yes, it does. Get powered. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, then over here we will have a normal thing like that with a powered rail. There and there. And there, why not? And then a normal rail. And then a normal rail. Ooh, no. We do not want that. Of course, this needs to be... Okay. Okay. Trial and error. Okay, so we want this card to fall down exactly, so we're not going to get powered on these. No, we're not. Not a problem. Let's see, what can we do? We can do this. Yep, that works. Okay, and then we can have a normal one. See what will happen. It will go there. Will go up. It will fall there. Once we have a detector rail here, let's simulate this. It will fall there and it will go there. Oops. Bye bye. Lost forever to avoid. I keep forgetting this is not working. Okay, so now we need to set up this part. Okay. So we are going to put anything there, and then we can... I think we need to do this with these stones to indicate that we are busy with redstone type of things. Ooh, I can't sleep. Bed is on the other side. Let me quickly go sleep 1 second. Okay, and we're back, and I brought the bed with me this time, so we can sleep right here. Okay, great. Let's continue. So we have to have this, and then any rail just to get it to pick up. Then we're going to need more of these guys over there. And so what's going to happen when this card comes from top, it's going to just continue and it's going to come stop here. So we're going to have something that will stop it. So for one, it's going to be a fence. So how the fence works, it will let a minecart go in or through it, but kind of don't really will let it come through. Oh, not kind of, it won't let it come through or back through. So what we're going to need to do is have a piston at the back end that pulls. Now you see, now I need to have, because that's a redstone thing. So let's change everything with redstone. That way we know. Going to need another detector rail. Powered, break free, and then we're going to have a block this side as well. Why don't you want to place? There we go. Okay, so over here we still need a hopper. So this is the hopper that will place everything into the minecart. That's going to somewhat glitch into here. Okay, I think we need more of that. Don't need that. Where's there is comparators. Okay, so we have comparators that runs into this. Oh, wait. You're going to be like that. Sorry, my bad. Why we put comparators here is because they need to say what strength they give, etc., etc. So over here is where we place this one. And then over here we have this one. Okay, so this signal, the signal strength it gives, will give through to here. We're going to have a torch here, redstone torch. I'll explain everything afterwards. And then we're going to have a comparator again. Oops. And then into this comparator we are going to run a redstone signal. And we're going to give it a lever power of 15. Okay, I'll explain to you in a second why it needs to be lever powered. So that's redstone. Just temporarily need that there. And then we're going to have a piston. There we go, so you can take that away. So all this needs to happen in the chunk, by the way. Let's see if we're still in a chunk. Yes, we are. Okay. Okay, and over there we're going to have a piston. See, and this connects to this fence post. Okay, so while there's items in here that's going to be offloaded, it sends a signal into this block, which will power this piston, keeping the minecart here. And once this is empty, or it's full, because this what do you call it, comparator will see how full it is. I'll send a full signal which will pull out this one, and will also stop sending this, which will also, because this gives power to this block, which also engages this piston, and because this is on, it will disengage this redstone torch, which will disengage this piston as well. So there's multiple signals that's doing the same thing. Okay, so now is a time where we need to have a chest minecart so that I can show you. So it will go there, it will get stuck. Okay, so you can't really see what the strength is now, can you? Only when it has a redstone signal. You see, it's slightly touching this detector rail, so meaning this comparator actually sees what's going on in this one. Okay, it won't give a signal because it's not a chest minecart. Okay, let me quickly go get a chest minecart so that I can show you. Okay, so making chest minecarts is easy. Just let's make a few more minecarts first. I'm hoping that we can actually get more than 2 or 3 on at a time, but we will use it again, so we can't make that one because we want to ride one. I wonder if this one actually will go through an empty one, because an empty minecart that doesn't have anything will stop. I want to see if that one actually stops as well. So that's why this is 10 apart. So that it doesn't keep going. I think we've accidentally unloaded a chunk which is loading through, so we'll see, it might come back. Okay, it actually loaded as we drove. Great stuff. Sorry, minecart noises again. I'm sorry. Okay, it's going to fall. And it stops. Great. Where's the other one? Oh, it stopped. Great, 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 great. Okay, now that's what we wanted to see. Okay, it doesn't show what the signal strength is. Power 0. Okay, so let's just dump a stack of sand in there, because that's what we're going to use. See, now it gets a power of 1, because this chest is starting to get filled. Okay, but this is a power of 15, so only when it's the same, it will start releasing the system, which will release this minecart this way. So now we should be able to do this. You should not be doing that. Why? Oh, derp. Because I still have that there. Idiot. Okay, I don't know why it released. Oh, because this was empty. So when this is empty as well, it will send a signal. Because then it's 0. So it must have items. So if we have our last items going, it will actually send it through, which is actually kind of cool. So when it's full and our chest is full, it will go. Or if this is empty and our chest is empty, it will stay. If a chest has a little bit and this is empty, it will go as well. I hope that makes sense. Just want to put this one where it should be. Ooh, look at that. Now we can't sleep. Oh, bummer. Okay, I'll bring it back once it's day. Okay, so I stayed off or on the railroad track the whole night. So I wanted to show you something interesting. I did mention this earlier, that if you catch a what do you call it, dolphin, you can actually swim faster. So I want to show you guys that, because I noticed that you can do it without actually swimming to them. See, this is my speed without a dolphin. So now only thing I do is I swim up to a dolphin. You'll see at the top right hand corner I'll get a dolphin boost. And there I go. See how fast that is? So you get that always if you have a dolphin close to you. So that is super awesome. There we go. That is awesome. So that's another way of travel. Maybe you can catch a few dolphins if you have a long way to travel in the water. You can catch a few dolphins and you can actually hightail it quite quickly. Okay, so I think actually we are done. Oh, yes, I was still busy explaining what's going on here. So the reason why we are using a lever is because if we use a torch, it can interfere with this. Actually, no, I don't know why we're using a torch. Or why we're not using a torch. Because it's the exact same thing. I thought originally because of this block, but it shouldn't affect it at all. Because this is powering below and above it is an empty space. Interesting. Okay, so now we have that cart. So now as soon as that cart leaves, the empty one will go and stand on its space. So that's cool. So that is the auto loading done. So we can actually now start mining. We dump everything here. So we'll just make a nicer dropping off station or something. And then we can have a double chest here. Because if we mine, we usually won't fill up everything. So I'll go get another bed so that we can sleep while farming here, and then we can come and do this. Just want to make sure everything is still fixed. Looks like it, and we have extra chests or extra minecarts, minecarts or whatever. So let's leave them here in case. Let's grab this bed, let's head back. And then I'll come... I want to harvest off cam, so maybe what I'll do is I'll start filling up these chests. And then I can show you, because we still need to go off cam, get some ender pearls for these spot loaders. Or just use them in a 3x3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we can do that. Okay, the reason why we want to have a guardian temple is because what's that? There is his lantern. Sea lanterns uses these prismarine shards and prismarine crystals, and you get that from those fish, and they only spawn in that area of the of the guardian temple. Okay, so let me head back to base, our main base, and I'll bring you back and we'll call it an episode. Then off cam, I'll come and harvest some sand, I will gather some ender pearls, and yeah, then we can start this project and I'll show you how it works. So, why is there a witch? Oh, maybe there's a cave system there. Okay, cool. See you in a sec. Actually, I just realized I've never shown you guys this part in action before. So let me show you. So we are going to have a chest here. Make it a chest, Minecraft chest. So we're going to put in 64 or 62 items in there. So we're going to put them in. Actually, we can see from the side. It's going to go there. This is going to pull out everything. So now it sends a signal. It's disabling that redstone torch, which in turn disables this redstone dust, which unpowers this block and doesn't power that piece of railroad. There, it's done, and it will go there, and it will send it off to the next one. And now if we check, put this torch back. Okay, most of them will be in here. Okay, doesn't matter where they land, because we just want a ton of sand. Okay, so we are going to have a ton of sand at the end of the day, which we can actually leave in there because we're going to need it for this. Okay, so I'm going to head back. I'll build a small little hut thing over here, and yeah, once we actually start going here, then we'll start building here, then we'll use this hut. Home away from home. Okay, enough rambling, let me get back to base. Okay, back at base. Familiar site, lit up area. No mobs, no nothing. Okay, so glad we are back at base. This back and forth is actually quite tedious, I must say. But hopefully we'll get to doing the railroad system in the nether soon. Then we'll take our railroad down to the portal, jump there, go to the portal there. And we actually need to find a central location where we want to make the hub, the nether hub, or whatever we want to call it. And from there we head out to all the various locations that we might want to go. So usually it's just to other nether portals. Like now we're running back and forth between them, but it might also go to the blaze farm and stuff like that, depending on what goes on in the nether. So let's go on the episode. I'm just rambling, so nothing important. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed the automatic unloading and loading of minecarts with chests. Also, you can use minecarts with hoppers. It will also work exactly the same. It's just less of a load per trip, but maybe then you can just use more hoppers, or not hoppers, railroad, or minecarts with hoppers. But yes, so if anybody wants a better explanation of that, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll head over to my creative world and I'll show you that. But yes, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would appreciate it a bunch. But for now, thank you for joining me. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers!